Hi, I'm Tanya Penny, your personal growth coach and mind-body healing mentor. So welcome back to part 2 of people pleasing. In part 1, I asked you the question, who is it that you are always trying to please at the expense of yourself and your own needs? So as I said last time, awareness is key to changing any pattern, especially this people pleasing pattern. And in part 2, I want to talk about the why do we have this need to please and what does it do to us? Why is it such a bad thing? Well, number 1, let's go to the why. Pretty obvious, we do it out of fear. We people please out of fear, and it's usually fear of rejection, abandonment, not being liked by whoever it is that we are trying to please. We've been so ingrained to do this, and we all do it to some extent, but some of us are really conditioned to do it more than others. So fear is usually the why of it. And what does that do to us when we are constantly trying to please others? Well, a lot of times it causes a lot of anxiety and overwhelm. It can also cause depression because there is no way that you can please everyone or even one person all the time. And that with the depression, it's when we put our own needs to the side at the expense of ourselves and constantly try to please that other person, we do fall into depression. Depression, they say, is anger at self. So we can also get physically, not just emotionally, but physically worn out. We can become so tired, and that's where the overcommitment and overscheduling, because we can't say no, comes in. So let me give you a little example. So this past weekend, I went on a little vacation trip with my boyfriend, and that's one of the people that I tend to try and please, again, out of fear of rejection and abandonment. So I wanted to make sure that he had a really good time this weekend. You know, that's just one of my patterns. And what did that do to me? I had a lot of anxiety and started feeling just not good inside because I had this drive to make sure he was having a good time. It's impossible to make that happen for anybody. So I want you to think about, why do you please and what does that do to you? Are you fatigued because of it? Do you have depression, anxiety? Do you get overwhelmed because you overcommit or overschedule yourself? So take some time to think about and journal on that this week, and then join me back next week for part 3 of people pleasing. Well, I'll give you a mini meditation that will help you to start working and reprogramming this people pleasing pattern. So thank you again for joining me. I'm Tanya Penny. And if you want more on people pleasing, an in-depth program, and more tips and tools for personal growth and mind-body healing, please visit my website at www.yogahealingpro.com. Thanks. Have a great week.